It's Friday on the Beat, and you know what that means. It's time to fall back. I am thrilled to tell you I'm joined by CEO Steve Stoute, a former record executive from several labels. He worked with Will Smith, with Nas, with Mary J. Blige. He's also the author of a very interesting book, The Tanning of America, How Hip-Hop Created a Culture That Rewrote the Rules of the New Economy. And I'm also joined by GOP Congressman Ryan Costello of Pennsylvania. You may know him as a critic sometimes of Trump's presidency. The New Yorker recently profiled him as that rare moderate left in Republican politics, but he's leaving Congress. Thanks to both of you for being here. Steve, who do you think needs to fall back?
I think the record companies, traditional record companies, need to fall back. I think the days are over where record companies take advantage of artists by owning their names, their likeness, owning their IP. I think that whole entire model needs to fall back.
Well, and you've been working on that. I mean, a lot of folks watching will be familiar with Chance the Rapper, who's involved in Chicago politics, whose father was involved in the Obama administration, who also is a huge independent artist.
His dad's a great man, but I think what Chance did was he really was part of paving the way for artists to realize you don't need to go to a record company anymore. And I started a company, United Masters, just for that, to help independent artists own their rights and be able to prosper without going to a record company. And we announced recently a partnership with the NBA. And David Stern, early on, was very conservative about having rap music and being a part of what the NBA was all about. And the new commissioner, Adam Silver, has been very welcoming to allowing culture within the organization.
But you know why that is, Congressman?
Why is that?
People are scared of change, and they're scared of rappers, and they make assumptions that don't always turn out to be true at all.
You know, I think our generation, though, and those younger than us, I grew up with hip-hop culture, right?
Yeah.
So, I mean, I love this just as everyone else loves it, and I see the world your way in terms of people have talent. The last thing you want is a barrier to that talent, and people grabbing money and not allowing talent to prevail.
Prince wrote Slave on his face and had to change his name because of record companies.
I liked Prince when it was Prince. I got confused when
Jay-Z, to your point, Jay-Z famously said on the new album about Prince, you think he wanted his masters owning his masters.
And you should listen to Jay-Z's new verse on Philly's own Meek Mill song called What's Free, because he goes much deeper into it. Like, you know, freedom is all about like being, if you're an artist, you should own your rights. How does Prince not own Purple Rain? How does Nas not own Illmatic? I mean,
which is, we had George Clinton.
Don't make any sense.
We had George Clinton and Carole King on the show, and George was talking about.
She doesn't own Tapestry?
She does, but he doesn't, because things were very shady. You're talking about Jay's new verse on the Meek Mill. That's Pennsylvania. That's up your alley.
I tossed it to you.
But that Illmatic album is so legit.
He doesn't. The Congressman, you don't want to talk new rap. You want to talk old rap.
I could, but I love that Illmatic album.
Because to Steve's point, in that verse, Jay-Z uses constitutional history, the Three-Fifths Compromise, to talk about ownership and then talk about the percentage stakes he has in his own companies.
When I first said it, your look on your face was like, I didn't hear the verse yet. You know the whole entire verse.
Well, it's right, and it's fascinating because he's talking about what you do, and you work with Jay, which is how do you own a piece of things? How do you build power in these communities? How do you build financial power?
How do you own something? I mean, you pass something on to your family. Like, you can't make the art and then like find out that it's not yours. Congressman, honestly, in the back, you got to hit him with a verse. Honestly, you just got too much lyrics. You got to hit him with something.
There's so much there's so many places I could go, but I'm just going to do a little Ice Cube. As we all move forward in life, you always got to, number one, make sure you check yourself
before you
wreck yourself. Yeah. Was today a good day?
Because that could be bad for your health. I come real stealth, dropping bombs on your mom's kill, Carlo.
We got a Republican in blue.
Yeah.
We got you in the MAGA red, but I'm not going to assume what that means.
No, this is the holidays. That's what you got to do.
Steve Stoute, Congressman Costello, thanks to both of you for a very special Fallback Friday. Hey, I'm Ari Melber from MSNBC. You can see more of our videos right here, or better yet, subscribe to our YouTube channel below. You could have been anywhere in the world, but you're here with us, and we appreciate that.